All right, all my Detroit Piston fans and all my Detroit fans, all my Motor City Sports Talk fans, make sure you guys go check out Piston Mike. We got him over 100 followers, so make sure you check him out. Everything Pistons, man. He gonna hold it down and do his thing, just strictly on the Pistons thing. You know, I got the Lions and Pistons, but man, we always trying to help people get their channel up. Let's get them to 200 next, 300 next, 400 next, 500 next, and let's get them all the way to a rack so you can start making that bag. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you go over to Piston Mike as you see it on the screen. Let's get them to 200, then 300, then 400, then 500, and the whole shebang. Peace. All right, let's talk about two guys that perhaps helped the Detroit Lions. Free agent Melvin Ingram. I think Melvin Ingram, I guess it's the second or third. And I think 49ers running back Jeff Wilson. Let's talk about it. That subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. Appreciate the love and support. And Jeff Wilson is still with the 49ers. They got a crowded backfield. I mean, he went to North Texas. He's from Palestine, Texas. And I like Jeff Wilson a lot. 6 foot, 216. I mean, he may not be the power that the Lions need to help, Williams and Swift, but he's one of them dudes that, even in his own running scheme, he looked good. Physical, fast, had some really, really big games for the 49ers last year when they had injuries in the backfield. I think it might cost you a mid or late round pick for him. He's only 25 years old. Rushed for 600 yards last year on 126 carries, a career high in both, 7 touchdowns. And a lot of that came in one game. You know what I'm saying? So, unbelievable talent, man. He ain't played 16 games yet. Started 5 in his career in 3 years. But definitely one of those guys that, you look at the 49ers roster, they got a plethora of running backs. And that was Kyle Shanahan's father's, calling card. Clinton Portis, Gary Anderson, or Mike Anderson. That was his calling card. Was just a ton of running backs in that scheme. Clinton Portis did well in there, and they got a plethora of running backs. Jermichael Hasley, 24. Raheem Morris, 29. Austin Waters, 24. Jeff Wilson, 25. And they just got an undrafted free agent guy too. They got Wayne Galliman Jr., the one from the New York Giants. He only 26, so they got a lot of young running backs. And I think Jeff Wilson Jr. just need the opportunity to get carries. And it's an opportunity. It's going to be a situation where Swift or Williams get injured. Just a guy that I like a lot is Jeff Wilson, and I think they should really look to bring Jeff Wilson in and trade for him. I just think, with he get more opportunities sharing ball with Smith and Williams instead of sharing the ball with 25 other running backs they got 49er land. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you think about him. But let's talk about Melvin Ingram, pass rush specialist. And one of the reasons I warmed up to him is because historically he stood up in the 3-4. And there's rumors that they got interest from him. They're interested in him. He stood up in a 3-4. And they got a lot of guys that haven't. Romeo, for the most part, haven't. I don't think Trey Flowers can. And ultimately, he is 32 years old. Played a lot of seasons in the National Football League. And if he was any good, he wouldn't be there. Only played 8 games last year. But, he's a guy that's had double digits last 2 years in his career. 7 and 19, 7 and 18, 10 and a half and 17, 8 and 16, 10 and a half. And 15, and he's played 16 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times his career. So his career is 9 years, and I don't know what the injury was last year, but he can put his hand in the dirt and stand up. And they don't have a lot of guys historically that stood up. They don't have guys that historically stood up a lot, right now on this roster, and they said he done for the year. He said Ingram knee will miss the remainder of the year. Ingram, so it's knee injury. So not sure what was wrong with the knee, but he was done for the year, and he coming off an injury, and that's why he's available probably at 32. So it says that in week 7 he re-injured the knee. So he couldn't come back off the IR twice last year. So let me know what you think about Jeff Wilson and Melvin Ingram. Don't forget to check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All links in the description. You can reach out anytime you got a business question, inquiry, response, your video request, want to advertise your video on the channel. Want to make a financial donation. Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description as well too. Check out Detroit Lifestyle playlist, more videos like this. Want to check out the channel, Goodfellas Sports TV, right here on YouTube. But hey, let me know what you guys think about Jeff Wilson and bringing in Melvin Ingram, trading for Jeff Wilson, trade in free agent, bringing him in Melvin Ingram one time for the one time. Peace.